Hey guys, so I got something a bit different for you. I have been away for a week walking around the Dingle peninsula in Ireland. I have clocked in 7 full days of walking and I think got some quite interesting stuff. So I'm going to post 7 videos, one for each day, of my adventures around Ireland, around the Dingle peninsula. Mostly walking, some stuff on there to do with food, but mostly me talking rubbish. I think you'll find, which could be quite entertaining because I do talk a lot of rubbish. Anyway, this is the first episode of what I'm calling, because it's sitting there waiting to be used as a title, Dingle All the Way is my little series, and this episode is called Steak by the Ocean. Off we go. Okay, so here I am. I have made it at last to Inch Beach, which is where I'm starting my Dingle Way walk. I'll give you a little pan of the beach. Pretty beautiful. I don't know if you can see over there in the distance. It's the Carrauntoohil mountain range, the highest point in Ireland, the highest mountain in Ireland, but I'm going that way towards eventually on Friday or Saturday? Saturday. I'll be going over Mount Brandon, the second highest mountain in Ireland, with my ridiculous pack on. I think I've packed everything including the kitchen sink, but hey, I like my creature comfort, so yeah, off we go. Oh, that's kilometre 1 done. Yes, achievement. I don't know how many more they're going to be. Probably more than 100. I hope not more than 140, because I might die. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure what the kilometerage is. But hey, I'm going. That's what's important. I'm on my way, and the views are all stunning. In fact, there's a beautiful cow. Yep, many beautiful cows. Beautiful scenery. Back to Inch Beach. Day 1 progresses. Get some energy. My daughter said I should put more energy in my videos. She said I say I'm excited, but I sound like I might be about to do something to myself. So I'm trying to be more. Here we go on a walk. This is very fun. Hi. Yeah, exactly. You feel a bit sick. What we have here is a rather shabby fuchsia-lined path. I think they should come and cut it down. Ian, just look at it. It's terrible stuff. It's not at all extremely pretty. As hoped, we've gone a little bit around the mountain, come up 3 kilometres. It's quite a nice push, but nothing too much. Actually quite nice to warm up the legs. There's another mountain over there. I'd tell you the name, but I don't know it. Let's call it Mount Bavare. Yeah, it's a good name. Mount Bavare, which in Irish would be spelled Q-K-A-B-E-A-E-E-I-I-I. I've been learning some Irish, and the spelling is just devastating to a Welsh speaker, because these are 2 Celtic languages from the same origin that did depart from each other a long time ago, and Welsh is the most consistently spelled and pronounced language I've ever come across, and Irish is like a drunken poet, just randomly stuck vowels in wherever he thought, turned the BH into a V, didn't actually have any V's even though they're everywhere. Yeah, I'm not criticising, I just think maybe the Irish linguists had a penchant for certain little mushrooms that grow locally. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Yeah, it's a tough language to learn. So I'm around the mountain. There she blows. The mountain over there that I call Mount Bavare, they've actually, it looks like a boob from this angle. They put a nipple on top of it. The Irish, such a great sense of humour. And yeah, what a dump. It's frankly disappointingly green and mountainous. I was hoping for shopping malls, maybe a Tesla superstore. I'm trying to say, who sells cars? What am I trying to say? Dealership, a Tesla dealership. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Could cover this in IKEAs as far as the eye could see. And that would definitely make it better. Sarcasm. It's a thing. So that's my first sit and rest. I've done 6k, 6 kilometers. I'm at Dan Foley's pub in Anascall. I've got me a Guinness. And it's halfway gone already. Now I did decide I would do my best to have a pint in every pub I passed on the trail. Doesn't mean I have to divert to pubs unless I want to. But I've just seen that down the road on my trail I can already see maybe another 3 pubs. So, am I chickening out already? That's the question. Nah, let's go for it. 4 pints of Guinness, I can still walk another 6k. Yeah, boom, let's do it. So I had 3 pints of Guinness in Anascall, very nice. 1 in Dan Foley's pub, 2 in the South Pole, lovely little pub. And I gave them a patch because they were cool. And they did say I could camp behind that pub, but that sort of puts me 5k behind. So I don't want to get behind because that's not what I'm here for. Drinking. No, walking is what we're here for. And this road is a kind of morale sapping road you just love to be on near the end of the day. Here it is. Just goes on forever. But somewhere down there, somewhere where the horizon meets the sea, is my bed for the night. I mean, my bed's in there, but there's a little beach down there and a little old derelict castle from what I can tell. So I'm going to try and find somewhere to wild camp there, and then I'm going to try and find somewhere to build a campfire, and then I'm going to try and cook some food and eat some food. And I was slightly disappointed. I wanted to find like a little hip flask sized bottle of whiskey that I could put into a plastic bottle and put in my rucksack, so I'd have something, a little tipple, because when you're wild camping on your own, just a little morale drink is nice. But all they had was a bottle of wine. So I've got a bottle of wine in here, so I am now lugging probably 20k. Yeah, it was heavy enough, my pack, and adding a bottle of wine and the other things I bought for my tea and my breakfast has made it quite heavy. So I'm really enjoying these last few kilometers. Oh, cars are coming. There they are. I better get out of the way. There we go. There's the little castle that was on my map that I was aiming for. So somewhere around here I'm gonna pitch my tent, try and find somewhere quiet that's clearly not a farmer's land. Respect people, leave no trace. But wow, look at this little bay. This is what I'm here for. This is why I came here, because the best walk I ever did was a week around Pembrokeshire from Fishguard to Milford Haven, which I recommend to everyone because you can get the train to Fishguard and then just walk to Milford Haven and get the train back. So really simple in terms of planning. Not planes, trains and automobiles it took to get me here, but this is it, the little secluded bays that, you know, there'll be people who live in Tralee who've never been to this bay. There'll be people who live here who've never been to this little bay because it's so secluded, so small, so cool. Camping, fire, cooking, boom. I'm here. It's not too shabby. Yeah, it's not too shabby. Awesome. I'm gonna find somewhere to pitch my tent, but it's only 5 o'clock. I've got plenty of time. One thing I was hoping for was a bit of driftwood for a fire, and I see nothing. No driftwood. So I found some driftwood. I am here still. And here I have my fire by the ocean, which is burning down nicely to embers, and I'm going to cook some grub. So I've got what looks like a pretty good ember bed. This is my steak by the ocean. Ooh, beautiful sound. Apparently these are tongs now. Oh, this could be a challenge. Oh, let's let that cook a bit more. Let's have another try. Got a glove on this side and a fork to help me. Yes! Look at that! Beautiful. Oh. That's looking awesome. Stay going into the foil to rest. What is that? That is just tin foil. Olive oil into my tin foil. Egg. Egg. Oh, don't want that in there, do we? Okay. Now this is a little bit of honest skull and black pudding, which is supposed to be heavenly. Let's get in here. This seems to be quite effective, that egg cooking technique. I'm quite happy with that. So it's done. There we go, steak and eggs. The eggs do not come out that easily, even though I put a lot of oil in it. It makes perfect sense, I suppose, even though it's supposed to be non-stick. But yeah, nicely cooked. Bit of black pudding on her as well. Looking forward to it. Okay, so that was my first day in County Kerry, my first time in that part of Ireland. My first pint in County Kerry, and what a cracking pint of Guinness it was. I got some black pudding from the famous shop there in School, and I had a couple of pints in the South Pole because the staff were so friendly. There were lots of these little derelict cottages around. It was very good for taking pictures. My steak and eggs were fantastic. Then I had a quite uneventful night camping. There were a few other people around, so it was a bit noisy for recording footage. But I got in 22 kilometres, and I got in 30,000 steps. So it was a good day, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for the next episode. I'll pop something on Facebook, etc. to let you know when it's up. Thanks for watching.